Okay, might as well, no? Mamili na rin tayo ng for the win, best player. Mamimigyan na naman tayo sarili natin trophy.
Ano prime
Best-
niya?
Ganito rin kalaki yung trophy natin.
Best player of the, meron sila carbonara. Best player of the conference. Are we really down to just two players, Magu?
Should be.
Should be.
Should
Who are
be.
those two players?
Yung kung naalala nating tama, yung top 5 sa stats after the elimination round. Dalawa na lang yung nandiyan dyan sa finals which is LA Tenorio and Calvin Abueva.
Okay, so yun na. Are we all in agreement na talaga sila na lang dalawa ang pinag... Wala na ba iba?
Tanong natin si
Charles, do you have any other candidates?
No.
Doug Kramer, ayaw mo isama?
Huwag na. Wala naman siya dito.
Porket wala rito.
Castro siguro for a while. I mean, he was hanging out.
He was in
hanging
that
with-
top
yeah.
5, I think.
I would say.
Yeah, but if you're not in the finals, medyo
True.
mahirap eh. Ikaw, Benji, meron ka ba ibang gusto isama dun sa...
Sol Mercado sana. Pero natawa kayo, hindi ko na itutuloy. Sol na lang.
Na-injure si Sol eh.
Oo nga.
Na-injure. Okay. So, okay.
Gary David, wala ba?
Wala.
Kasi malayo na eh.
Malayo.
Kagiwa pa.
Well,
Hindi pumasok doon sa
Sa number,
70% of games played.
okay, so...
So paano ba yung rule ngayon?
Basta 70% ng games ng team mo, kailangan inilaro mo. I think Mark
So,
Kagiwa,
well,
sa ganda ng stats ni Kagiwa, hindi na kinumpute yung stats niya dahil kulang yung games.
Okay.
Well, LA and Abueva yun.
So, okay. So, because we're down to 2, hopefully sila ngayong dalawa. Mamaya dyan may surprise eh. Yari tayo.
Hindi naman tayo butante.
Oo
No?
nga, actually, totoo. Okay, so, LA or Calvin? Who should be BPC? Hirap ah. Charles,
Ako na naman una.
buti nga nung una kita eh.
Sige.
So
Abueva.
pagka huli ka,
Wow.
sabi mo, ginaya ng gaya.
Abueva?
Pwede mo,
Wow.
naintindihan mo ba yung tanong?
Abueva.
Bakit si Calvin?
Bakit?
Bakit si Calvin ang karapat-dapat na maging best player of the conference?
I think he has the numbers. If I'm not mistaken, he actually has higher stat points than LA. And I just think he's the one who's changing the whole Alaska team. As much as JV, I always credit JV, but I really think it's Abueva, and we saw it in the last 2 games against San Mig Coffee. He single-handedly kept them in the game in Game 3, that third quarter explosion, and the fourth quarter in Game 4. Yung ba yung naka 3 points siya? He made so many clutch baskets, and I think he defends the best player of the opposing team. He finds a way to get rebounds, give his team second chance, and just the energy, and he changes the whole complexion of the game when he's in there. And that's no disrespect to LA. It's really a tough choice because, as we talked about LA earlier, he's really also played such a big role for Ginebra, especially without Kagiwa. But I think mas consistent lang si Abueva throughout the conference.
Boss Benji. Palaisipan?
Dramatic
Ay,
boss.
Hindi, nag-iisip pa kasi ako kung sino nga talaga yung pwede. Like si Arwin Santos, wala na.
Wala na rin. Wala na eh. Wala talaga eh. Siguro Castro na siguro yung medyo strong third or...
Kung tingnan natin yung Alaska, last year, talagang without Abueva,
Down.
talagang sila yung
Yeah.
last, di ba?
Yeah.
So nung dumating si Abueva,
Nagbago lahat.
nagbago lahat, di ba?
Oo.
Pero, eto namang, kumpleto kasi yung Alaska. Kumpleto yung team nila.
Correct.
Okay? Kaya maganda yung gamit sa kanya at tama yung kumbaga eksakto lang yung pagdating niya. Pero kung titingnan naman natin yung Ginebra, si LA nag-step up, wala si Kagiwa which is their best player. Diba? So
Kagiwa.
Sa Abueva ako. Hindi, sinimulan niya Abueva. So,
Calvin ka?
kay LA ako.
LA. Ang gulo mo ah.
Nagiging ako.
Chuck.
I always said na in the back of my mind, isip ko na if Tenorio is able to bring Ginebra to the finals, he deserves to be best player of the conference. Grabe lang kasi yung amount of responsibility na binigay kay Tenorio when Kagiwa went down in the elimination round. And he was able to respond. He was able to do everything needed in order to actually lead his team to the finals. And here's the one thing also about for both players, si Tenorio has to play so many minutes while Abueva averages like 27 or 28. So kumbaga siya, spark plug siya off the bench, instant game changer, and he comes in tapos he annoys his opponent, tapos he gobbles up stats and all of these things. But si Tenorio has to do this for the course of an entire game. And hindi natin madi-discount talaga na Tenorio has been, kumbaga, yung rallying point of Ginebra throughout this whole conference when Kagiwa went down. If you ask me, Abueva is a deserving candidate, but I think that I give a slight edge to Tenorio just because of parang he really showed why everyone talks about him as one of the best or the best point guard in the PBA.
Your choice.
I find it hard to imagine yung players na bumoto sa isang rookie. Yung players vote. Para iboto nila
Diretso
si
na
Calvin
natin,
Abueva.
especially Calvin.
Dahil
Diba?
binibuisit nga sila.
Let's just be
Buisit
honest.
sila dito kay Calvin, di ba? So, pero aside from that fact, tulad ng binanggit ni Chuck, si Abueva, he's a specialist. Hindi yung consistency, sporadic nga actually para sa kanya. There's certain moments in the game na kailangan siya, ipapasok mo siya. And you see Coach Luigi Trillo, kahit nadikdigan yung laban, sometimes in the last 5 minutes of the game, pupull out siya dahil kailangan nila mas control. Si LA Tenorio, kailangan mo, nasa sahig siya. Almost, kung pwede ng 48 minutes, iwan mo siya dyan ng 48 minutes. Nakita mo naman that game 5. Nung na-foul trouble si LA in that third quarter, 4 fouls, napaupo siya ni Coach Alchua. 6 na minuto, hindi umiskor yung Barangay Nebra from the field. Free throw lang nakuha nila. Pagbalik ni LA, siya nag-issue ng assist at nakascore na sila finally. Ganun kalaki yung value ng LA Tenorio dito sa Barangay Nebra. So I'll have to go with LA.
I might have to agree with you.
LA na nga rin ako.
Ba't mo pinalitan?
Hindi pwede na.
Panindigan mo yung...
Na-convince ako.
Hindi, panindigan
Sige.
mo yung choice
Okay.
mo.
Okay, ikaw naman.
Ako para sa akin, I think because of yung what happened to Ginebra, parang same reason as Macklin. I think nung nawala si Mark, kailangan may magdadala. You know, so Macklin did his job as the import and amongst the locals. Si LA, I mean, he's the starting point guard of Ginebra. And every debate that we've had here, tinapat natin LA Jason Castro. Nakita mo yung ginawa ni LA Jason Castro stats-wise. Really dominating in that game 5. And I think this might be a sort of coronation for LA. I mean, if he plays well in the first 2 games, I think this is his. I think LA will get BPC.
Counted pa yung first and second game of
Palagi
last
naman yan, hindi dapat counted ang playoffs, hindi dapat
But
counted
it's
ang
part
finals.
of perception.
It's part of it.
Alright.
It's part, kasi yung mga bumoboto yan, ito pa after game 1 pa boboto yan eh.
So ano yan
Again, hindi po kami kasali
Ang tanong dyan, kung si LA ba yung na-injured at si Kagiwa yung naglalaro, nasa finals ba ang Ginebra ngayon?
Pwede nating pag-usapan niya mamaya. May episode tayo mamaya. Pero maganda.
Diba?
Pero yun nga, yung pagkawala ni...
Wala, gumagawa lang ako intriga.
Mukha.
Excellent question though.
Ikaw sasagot mamaya. No.
Yari ka.
Okay, teka sandali. BPC, one round ulit.
Tenorio.
Hindi ha.
Huwag mo iwan si Benji ko.
Abueva.
Tenorio ka
Tenorio.
ba?
Abueva.
Ako na rin nalit.
Teniente.
Tenorio.
Luis Alfred Tenorio.
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 Talaga?